Hi guys, so if you've not watched the previous video yet, I'll recommend you do that. We ended up starting with understanding what the basics of sets are in Python. So set is the third built-in data type of Python. We have looked at the basics of set, that is going to be how to define it. We've understood that this is unordered, unstructured, but we are going to now talk about how we can add items in a set. So I already have this set ready. This has been very consistent. Now if I want to add pineapple in this, so I'll go s dot add pineapple. Now I can just go ahead and print s. This is added. You can see that pineapple should have been placed after cherry, but as I mentioned, it is unordered, so it can go anywhere. This is how we can add something in set. Now what I can also do is, this was just a single element, right? What if I have an entire list of things? So what I mean by that is, if in a case I have, say, pineapple, grapes and orange, and if I go ahead and print it again, see, this is not happening. Why is that? Because set dot add takes exactly one argument. So you might be wondering, okay, what do I do if this is not working, if dot add is not working? We can just use dot update, right? Let's see what happens now. Okay, I'm seeing some things over here which don't make sense to me. Why is this ROL like that? All right, so you saw how this is what the solution we were getting. What is happening over here is, this particular function dot update is considering that we give it a iterable. Now a iterable is something which can be iterated over, so that is going to be a list or a tuple or something. But now, because I have provided this particular function with a string, like individual string values, what sets and particularly dot update in this set s is going to do is, it is going to go over every alphabet in this particular case of the string, and that is why I was getting this as the answer. Now what did I do to get this as the answer? I just had this entire thing in curly braces. So this is giving an impression that yes, it is a set itself which I want to update in this set s, and this is the answer that I'm getting. So what we looked at right now was how we can add an individual element or an individual string over here, and then we looked at what we need to do if we have to iterate more than one element. So अगर add करने के लिए dot add is being used, so to remove I can use dot remove. Let's look at that, and this is our set. So if I want to remove apple, so this is super easy, that's going to come out, no problem at all. But now what happens if I try to remove something which does not exist? What if I try to remove grapes? So I should essentially be getting a error. Let's look at that. Error, key error, grapes. Why am I getting this error? It's because grapes does not exist. But just like we had add and update, I have remove and discard in sets. So what if I tried discard over here? I didn't get any error. Strange, isn't it? But this is something which can be helpful for you. What if I just want to get rid of all of these? What would I do then? Okay, I want to clear this out, right? Just like I want to clear out the terminal. So that's going to be very simple. S dot clear, and then we just have these parentheses. Set empty. That's an empty set. So this is how I was able to clear it out. But I'm still seeing a set. What if I don't even want to see the set? I just want to delete the set entirely. We have del for that. So del s is not defined because that was deleted already. If you all know this, we have push and pop. So push is for adding an element, pop is for getting that element out. Now majorly when we talk about push and pop, that is for a stack, right? So in stack what we do is we push an element that would, the whatever the element is going to be on top of the entire stack. when we want to pop out an element, that would be the first element from that stack. The thing here is, because sets are unordered, any random element would be removed from the set. That is why what happens is we cannot be sure of what element is being removed. So I already have this set defined with me. I'm having a, so a is equal to say s dot pop. Let's look at the output. So cherry is being popped out from here. So in this case banana was removed and we have cherry existing because this was another iteration over this. So because this is unordered, in every iteration you would get a different result. That is it. This is how you remove an element from a set. And we saw earlier how we can add it. It's either add or update. Add is used for like adding individual elements, but if there is a list of elements that you want to add, then you can just use the update method. For remove and discard, remove, if you try to remove something which is not existing in the set, you're going to get an error, but you get no error when you are using the discard method. We also looked at pop. Pop is going to randomly remove an element from your set. And we also looked at clear, which clears your set completely, but you still have that set present. But if you also want to get rid of that set, you are going to use del. That is it. This completes set directly. I hope you all have understood this. That is it for this video, guys. Bye bye.